Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Sirfetch'd. This is going to be the first time I use this in the Ultra League, and it is going to be shiny. So let's see what we have going on here. We're going to be pairing it up with many different Pokemon along the way and just having a little fun with it. Now there's going to be quite a few putters along the way. Man, the Go Battle League is completely busted right now. I do not know what's going on. And not only that, but towards the end, quite literally, it's like I think one of the last, maybe it is the last battle. But when the Pokemon do become invisible, because this is now a known glitch that is currently happening in Go Battle League. So when the Pokemon do become invisible, you're not going to be able to switch. And it severely messed me up. Now, this is all taking into account of ranking up, right? You aren't ranking up. On top of having a hard count mode, I mean, it's not happening, right? So with that said, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. If you do enjoy my content, please give it a thumbs up. Sirfetch'd was really fun to use, but it took me a minute to get used to because it is very squishy. I mean, it really cannot take a hit, but the thing is dishing out the damage like no other. So with that said, let's get into the video. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so we have the Ninetales out here up against Swampert. They're going to be retreating into their Registeel, in which we're going to have an answer for that Sirfetch'd. Somewhat of an answer. Sure, counter's doing a whole hell of a lot, and we just got the attack boost, baby. But we're in a bit of a predicament here, because Zapcan is going to be doing a lot of damage. Could have survived it, but we're just going to go ahead and shield up that first one here and take out that Registeel. We have raised our attack by 2 stages, and now we're looking good. I think they dropped our attack with that Zap Cannon, so we're up on 3 stages here. We've used 1 shield. Do I really want to use another one? And I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. They go straight Earthquake here, using up a lot of their energy, which was kind of crazy. And we're going to go straight for that Night Slash. They've got 2 shields and a Tentacruel in the back. Now we're just going to start throwing these Night Slashes here because I'm not trying to get to a Brave Bird, and they're going to be shielding it up anyways. We do have a Regirock on the team, which is going to be resisting the poison, but taking super effective from the water. And we also have a Ninetales, which is going to be just taking super effective from the poison jab straight up. So we get off a little bit of damage here, getting some shields, doing some things, swapping into our Regirock, absorbing the Scold. Unfortunately, they did not drop our attack. I don't think I saw that happening there. Going for that Stone Edge, and now we're bringing them low enough to potentially take them out with the Ninetales. A Weather Ball is not going to be very effective, but it should be enough to take them out here. Kind of dumb for me going for that Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam I should say, but whatever, wasted that energy. But we're still taking the win with our Ninetales, and we're looking good and moving it on to our next opponent here. Oh, a Legend! Oh! Alright, let's see how much of a skill issue I've got. They're swapping into Berserker, and we're going to go ahead and bring in that Sirfetch'd. Now, Machamp can put up the work up against the Ninetales, so it's not like they were in a bad position. Plus, this is a Legend. Oh my goodness, so they should be able to do all kinds of crazy things here, right? Right. So let's see what we got going on. Alright, Legend, show me what you got going on here. Okay, bringing back that Machamp. Of course, we're going to go straight for that Brave Bird. This is going to lower my defense dramatically. They let it go. We one-shot them. They bring in a Charizard to farm us down. And we've got a Jellicent. Just so happened to be on the team to handle this Charizard. And our Legend is backing out. What happened? What happened? What's going on there? Oh, man. Okay. Next battle. What do we got? We got a Cobalion up against our Trevenant. Well, I can't ask for much more than this, so we'll go ahead and take it. I'm going to go straight for the Shadow Ball. They're letting it go. Sounds good to me. Now we could take a Stone Edge, easy money. Then they're going to have to throw another one, as a matter of fact, to KO us here. And we're looking good because of that nice Ghost typing. Now we're going to go ahead and throw a Seed Bomb, see if we can get a shield out of them. When we do, fantastic. They're going to be swapping into their own Trevenant, in which we're going to bring in our Ninetales to go ahead and cover them with some snow here. Do believe I have this Ninetales equipped as my best buddy. And no, I did not show the IVs of the other Pokemon. No, I did not. Okay, so here we go. We're going to let that first one go, calling the Seed Bomb. Now we're going to go ahead and shield this one up. Give ourselves a little bit of space here and kind of put on the pressure with these Weather Balls to take out this Trevenant, and we're going to be able to win that matchup there. They are shieldless at this point, bringing in their Cobalion, and we're going to easily let that go. Bring in our Sirfetch'd. Oh no, they did not take us out, getting a little bit more farm. Immediately swapping though, and this is where we cannot see our opponent. That is going to be a Virizion, because, well, we can see the name of the typing at the top there. Is it Virizion or, oh no, it's Chestnut. Okay, well, Virizion's the same type, so we got a Chestnut out here. We got to worry about that Frenzy Plant, so obviously shielding it up, farming them down to Funky Town, and say, get the hell out of here. We take that win with that Sirfetch'd, broken ass game. All right, moving it on. What are we going to see? Leading with Trevenant, met with a Dragonite. Of course, we have a bad lead. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and just stay here for a minute because Shadow Dragonite is pretty squishy and we could threaten them with Shadow Ball. So we're going to go ahead and build up to that Shadow Ball and go for the Seed Bomb and get a shield out of them, which is looking really good here. Now, they do not have 2 Dragon Claws ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and shield that up and get to the Shadow Ball. And if they want to use 2 shields, by all means, be my freaking guest. Do it. All right, they're going to let it go. Sounds good. Still in the yellow. Bringing in a Jellicent. And they're going to be catching after they did farm up a little bit and swapping into that Cobalion. Oh, that was a good catch, I must say. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Sirfetch'd here. Now, again, we have to look out for all the moves. Obviously not Stone Edge, but look at Sacred Sword doing half of our health. Are you freaking kidding me? This is, man, I was getting pissed off when I was first using this thing because I was like, come on. Are you kidding? Come on, buddy. Sirfetch'd, my dude, take a damn hit over here. All right, so we're farming them down. And getting to the Brave Bird here. Yes, Night Slash is super effective, but this is just going to do more damage. We're going to KO them. Let's take the win. All right, Sirfetch'd, my friend. My Golden Duck. Taking the golden wins. Next battle, we've got a Shadow Machamp versus our Sirfetch'd here. All right, so technically for the Sirfetch'd, any matchup that it's not necessarily getting any sort of super effective damage, it's not going to be looking too good. So we go for the not very effective Night Slash. They straight call it. I let the Cross Chop go, and it essentially one-shots me. Son of a gun. Alright, down goes the Sirfetch'd. There you go. Squishy as hell, can't take a hit. Alright, awesome. Good stuff. Okay, so we bring in the Muk to farm him up, letting that Cross Chop go, and they're bringing in a Trevenant, immediately going to go for the Dark Pulse. Now, I found that this Muk alongside it did pretty good. Not so much the Ampharos. And it's not that Ampharos isn't good. It's just this stupid-ass algorithm is busted, broken, and it's, quite frankly, it's not fun. Okay, yeah. When you got one of these accounts where it's always screwing you over, it's not fun anymore. I used to look forward to going into Go Battle League. As a matter of fact, I would maybe even stay up to midnight, or not stay up, I would be already up. But I would do my battles at midnight because I simply just could not wait to battle. I was just so anxious and excited and ready for more action, right? But ever since this algorithm nonsense, hard algorithm has come out on some of our accounts, I just don't care anymore. And literally, I wait until midnight to do my battles for that day. So I do all my editing, and it's like 10:30 rolls around. It takes me about banking a set, so leaving out 1 set and doing 4, usually about an hour and 10 minutes or so. So I'll wait literally up till about 10:40, 10:30 at night to do my battles because I don't care anymore. I dread them. It's garbage. Go Battle League is shit. All right, you got all these little stupid assholes out here. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at Reaching Legend. It's like, okay, good job. But every single lead you have is easy. Every single swap is looking easy. Every single freaking battle's looking easy. And this is the boat that we're in, some of us, right? So anyways, there you go. There's a little rant for my video for the day. Probably be more later, but we'll have to see. Anyways, we got another broken ass bullshit situation here. We got a fairy and water. What's the name? I can't see. What's going on here? Okay, now I can't see it again. What do we got with this broken-ass game? So whenever it does this, it does not allow you to swap. That's going to be a Tapu Fin. Great. Let's run this son of a gun into the ground. Now, I got a little angry. Can you tell it in my tone? Let's take it back a step here. Let's chill out. All right, bringing back that obstacle. We're going to go ahead and go for the Thunder Punch. And swap into our Sirfetch'd to ruin their day. Big time. We don't have to worry about anything. Oh, Gunk Shot. I was about to say, we don't have to worry about anything. As soon as they hit me with a Gunk Shot, damn. All right, good game, Sirfetch'd still taking that win. All right, now we got the Pidgeot on the team. Now this is where we start having a little bit of fun. Okay. Now this is after about a day. Those first battles you saw there, that was day 1, and this was probably like 4 days ago. Now this is yesterday, so a little bit more comfortable using Sirfetch'd. So let's see what we can do here. Pidgeot really did make things a lot easier for me, I swear. Woo, woo. Thank goodness. Let's get it. All right, so up against Gyarados, going for the Feather Dance and getting a shield. That's what I love to see. And I think we may want to shield this up to kind of put on the pressure and win the swap here. Going for a crunch, no problem. Getting off another Feather Dance. And I do believe they shield this up too. Oh, okay, do what you got to do, buddy. Sounds good to me. Use up all those shields. Yes, great. Bringing in Sirfetch'd because we can absorb everything. If they go for a crunch, not very effective. Exactly. Trevenant would have been super effective even though we lowered their attack by 4 stages. Bringing in a Cresselia. Farming up on the Sirfetch'd and retreating with energy and bringing in the Trevenant. We're just going to have to let this go, unfortunately. It is going to be a future side. All right. Bringing in a Giratina. All right. We're going to go ahead and throw that Shadow Ball right away. Not even going to screw around here. Now I'm thinking, whoa. this is not looking good. They had Future Sight that's going to one-shot my Sirfetch'd. A Moonblast would too, so whatever. I'm going to hold on to the shield and just pray that we're going to be able to pull this off here. See what we got. Going to go ahead and take out that Giratina. Come on. Can we do this? Now, they used up all their energy. Sirfetch'd, one of the things that's nice about it is it can farm up really fast. All right, so we're going to go straight for the Brave Bird, right? And now I kind of do it backwards. Probably should have went for Night Slash than Brave Bird, but it doesn't matter because we're still going to be able to get it off. And this should be enough to take the win. Yes, Sirfetch'd. Yeah, buddy. Let's get it. All right, next battle. What are we going to see? We got a decently long video here because this did span over a couple of days here. So we got a mirror match with the Pidgeot over there, which theirs is going to be a higher combat power. So they're going to be able to win that CMP. Gonna let it go. Hitting me with a Brave Bird. Oh, they're going straight for the hard-hitting move, which could be a very good play. But we're going to be getting a shield out of them with our Feather Dance, but we're still not in a great position here because, yeah, we got a shield out of them. We dropped their attack by 4 stages. Okay, we're looking all right. Got them down pretty low, but they're going to be able to hit me with another Brave Bird here. So we bring in Sirfetch'd. We're just going to have to shield this up. I know they're going to go for a Brave Bird. Yeah, there's no point. I mean, they could lower our attack to set it up for their next Pokemon, but might as well go big. So they're bringing in a Trevenant here. We're going to go straight for the Brave Bird. If we land this, we're going to be looking golden like this duck here. Baby, we did. All right, they got an Ampharos in the back, and we've got a Grass type to handle it. But Ampharos does have that Brutal Swing. Okay, so we do need to look out for that. We're not in the clear quite yet, but we're looking on track to take this win here. If we do not make this, then it's time to retire. Go Battle League for me. It's over. All right. Sirfetch'd, is up to you, buddy, old pal. I already knew we were going to take this win. Just simply counter down. That counter damage plus stab on Sirfetch'd is ridiculous. A shiny, or his shiny, that's what we're using. A shadow one's going to be nuts. Definitely can't take a hit, but the damage is going to be absurd if they ever come out with that Galarian Shadow. They've got the Galarian Muck, so it's never going to be off the table. All right, we're going to go ahead and catch a charge move here. Hopefully it is a Flame Charge. Oh, Brave Bird! Not good. I'm bringing in a Obstagoon. All right. Got the Swampert on the team. Just wanted a little coverage for more Steel types, as this is going to be able to cover those, right? So here we are. Steel and Rock. All right. Obstagoon's taking that win after using a shield. Bringing in Sirfetch'd to counter the hell out of this sucker. It's going to be good. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, going to Obstruct. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Absolutely letting this go as well. Yeah, even if they have a Night Slash, I mean, that's not very effective. So they've lowered our defense by 2 stages. Got to keep that in mind. Take out the Talonflame before they even get anything. And do believe, was that an Abomasnow? Oh, well, Rain. Okay, sounds good. Swapping into the Pidgeot so we can go ahead and lower the attack here. We're going to be able to pull this off. So just lower their attack. This is their last Pokemon. We've got 2 shields, and we're just pretty much going to counter down. We may throw a Night Slash, probably a Brave Bird, but we're looking good here. Obviously going to shield this up. I'm not going to try to flex. Sirfetch'd is nothing to try to screw around with when it comes to that. And we'll take the win with this Brave Bird here. All right, Sirfetch'd, let's go. Next battle, what are we going to see here? What do you know? We've got another one of these Talonflames. Okay, so let's deal with it. All right, what are we going to do here? Going to go straight for that Feather Dance. Okay, let's lower that attack. Now we just need to call them. Do they want to go Brave Bird or Flame Charge? We're going to let it go. Let's see. Brave Bird. All right, still doing a ton. Bringing in a Gyarados. Now we're going to go ahead and go for the Feather Dance again. Lower their stats. Getting a shield out of them. Let's go. Bringing in the Sirfetch'd, because we don't really want to go up against that with a Swampert now, do we, right? Would really love to have Leaf Blade right about now, but we're just going to go for the Brave Bird. Taking them out. Let's go. Bringing back that Talonflame, and unfortunately not able to get to the foul play. Bringing in the Swampert to handle the situation here. Let's just hope they go for a Flame Charge, and that's exactly what they do. Let's go. Beating them to the next charge move. Do they want to shield up this Talonflame? Highly doubt it. Okay, letting it go. What you got in the back? Oh, this is a very interesting one. So I swap into my Pidgeot, and we've got 2 shields. We've got low health, but what I need to do is lower their attack. If I want to win this, I have to. Otherwise, it's a loss. They're going to be able to spam me, and Umbreon will be able to beat my Swampert. All right, so we did it. Mission complete. 1-to-1 shield, folks. Let's go. Now we got a little bit of a long, drawn-out battle here. It's ×2 speed, so it's not going to be as slow as it was when I was doing it, but sure did feel like forever here. But I had a feeling. I was like, come on, I got it. I got this. I know I do. So let's see what happens here. We're just going to be throwing blow for blow. Nobody's used their shield yet. I could have went for an Earthquake, but I wasn't trying to risk any of these being shielded up and using that excess energy on a shield. All right. Yes, it could have definitely made it a little easier on myself if I went for an earthquake when I knew they weren't going to shield, but I'm not a freaking psychic. I'm not Doctor Strange, so I'm not going to be able to know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just keep going Hydro Cannon, and we're finally able to take the win. I was just thinking, what were they thinking? Like, damn, yeah, that Pidgeot really helped them. Yeah, that was a good one. Next battle, great lead up against Trevenant. They swap into a Regirock immediately here. And we've got a perfect counter for that. This is the literal reason why I put Swampert on the team to handle these rocks. Specifically, Regirock. All right, let's go. What we want to do is, well, I mean, not lose this matchup, obviously. As much as I would love them to hit me with another charge move, that's going to take me out, and I'm not allowing that to happen. So now, the Trevenant is going to be able to gain a lot of farm here. But we are actually, check this out, this is crazy. Swampert is too OP. Look at this Trevenant. He's just getting drowned out. Alright, so they retreat with energy, snipe me. Like, yeah, take that, Poke, you sucker. Ha ha, got you. I'm joking. But it feels like that. So like, okay, oh, okay, big guy. So we're going to let this go, Dragon Claw. Right, good job. You did it. Good job. So we've got one shield on their end. And we're going to go ahead and use up our shield. I figure they're going to go for a bait here, but it doesn't really matter. All we really need to do is beat this Charizard into oblivion and make sure they do not win this situation here, because Trevenant up against this is just locked. There's nothing they can do. Everything's resisted. So they swap into it. We're just going to farm them down and hit the Charizard with a Brave Bird. We'll let all this go. It's not going to... We resist it all. Unless you have... what is it? Can have Foul Play, right? I think. It's got a Dark Charge move. Nobody really runs it. And we take the win with a Brave Bird. Let's go. Next battle. What are we going to see here? Oh, this is good. Show me Shadow Claw. Oh, baby. Let's get it. This is a good matchup. Unless they do have Ancient Power. All right. We're going to go ahead and just call this here. We're going to let it go. Dragon Claw. Thank goodness. All right. Now, they could just be bluffing, you know, make me comfortable and thinking, I don't know, I don't got it. And then hit me with it later. I've had people do that, and I personally have done that myself. All right. So we lowered their attack, hitting me with another Dragon Claw. That Shadow Claw is resisted because of the normal type. One of the only times being part normal with Pidgeot is coming in handy. Like, I know I've said this a lot, but why do they like to make all these birds part normal? It's like, can't you just make them good up against fighters? Can they just be good up against fighters, or do you have to make them part normal? What does that normal do? What is that all about? But anyway, all I'm saying is I'm glad I'm normal right now. Okay, but it always pissed me off how they added that double type to birds. So I do something in a panic here. I wouldn't call it a panic, more of a strategy. And we're retreating with energy on our Pidgeot. And why we're bringing in the Swampert is because this is not a good matchup to begin with. So I'm just going to farm the hell out of them since we lowered their attack by 4 stages, and they're just tickling the Swampert here. And we're coming out of this with a lot of energy. And they're bringing in a Obstagoon, which is not necessarily a great answer. I mean, it's alright going up against Swampert, but it's not a counter by any means. So hitting me with an Obstruct, lowering my defense and raising theirs, okay? We still got Sirfetch'd in the back, ready to go. Pidgeot's got a charged Brave Bird, essentially. So we swap with energy on our Swampert. We're doing all kinds of strategies for this one here. I was feeling all kinds of good. And they've got a Sylveon, and I was like, oh, they just did Obstruct. They almost charmed me down, but I'm going to hit you with a Brave Bird. Get the fuck out of here with that damn Sylveon. Because it's charm crap every time I have the freaking fighters out here, man. Alright, get your damn thing out of here. Good game. Alright, this is a GG. So we're going to let this go easy money and still hold on to our shield. Am I trying to flex? Yeah, why not? Not necessarily. I was just kind of playing around here, but we're going to go for that Brave Bird that we had loaded on that Pidgeot and take the win. Let's go. Next battle, what are we going to see? Show me something good to eat. No, that's horrible. That's a bad lead. That's really bad. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to go straight in my counter, which is going to be Sirfetch'd, because Swampert's not going to have a good time up against that. And now I'm just strategizing this whole thing like, well, I'm going to probably lose. But they let that Brave Bird go, which changes the whole situation. So we're going to shield that up, get hit by one Flame Charge, which does freaking half of the health that we had left. Oh boy, this is great. Now they can bring in that Wall Rain and do a decent amount of damage, but they're going to be bringing in Trevenant here. Going to go for that Night Slash, and things are getting a little bit not looking good. Let's just put it that way. All right, bringing in Pidgeot, but I was starting to think, okay, hold on, that was a Trevenant. We got Pidgeot here. It's going to lower your attack. Swap into our Swampert here. And I'm not going to go for Earthquake. No. I'm not going to try to get that shield again. Because here's the thing with me. I feel like so many of these people are bots. I see you all commenting, good game, good game. They're not, though. Right? Obviously, they're people. Some of them. Most of them. But there's definitely some weird shit going on here. Because, I swear, in so many situations up against the same Pokemon, I go for the move, you know, that's going to be doing... Alright, look, now I'm just explaining too much. Things are fishy. Let's just put it that way, okay? So, I'm not playing any games. Hydro Cannon all the way, swap. And it was like before. We just needed to align the Pidgeot with that Trevenant, and we were going to take the win, and they knew that. They back out. We're looking good. Next battle, Pidgeot up against Venusaur. Oh, clone! Alright, they're going to be swapping into their own Swampert here. We're going to let this go. We're going to lower their stats, and then we're going to bring in our own Swampert, because that obviously does not want to go up against Venusaur. And I would assume that they're not going to shield up a thing when we bring in our Swampert, and they got a shield. We got a shield out of them with freaking Feather Dance. Man, that's a good feeling. So they're going for Earthquake Desperation move here to do as much damage as they possibly can, since their attack has been lowered by 2 stages. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out right away. I don't care. I'm just going to win this matchup because, well, if we get to an Earthquake up against Venusaur, that's going to do a whole hell of a lot of damage. Now, they throw. They could have, I'm pretty sure they could have farmed me down here. But they throw. They got a little nervous, which is great, having them use up that energy. And we've got a broken-ass game, and here it is. This is the final one. I need to swap. We got a freaking Dark and Fire back here. We need to bring in that Sirfetch'd. We're going to do so much damage with our counter. But look at this good old game. See? Holding me back. Not able to rank up. Now, you're going to see, you know, things are going to flip for me, but this is still a occurring thing. I can't swap. I need to swap. Hello? Ranks don't matter. And you got a lot of these little scrubs out here who are on Niantic's pony stick. Let's just put it that way. Who are getting good stuff. I already know. Let's just put it that way. Alright, so what's good? I'm pissed at this point. I was furious as frick. I was like, if I don't win this, I swear I'm gonna throw my phone for once. I'm done with Go Battle League. I'm so done with this shit. Alright, so we're getting to it. We're gonna take the win. And I was like, yes, right. I better win. And we're taking the win with the Sirfetch'd. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic! You will see.